there is a LGBT gatekeeper, right, at the top, right? They were talking about this on a podcast, and then pretty much saying, I forgot the name of the individual, but pretty much gave the go ahead, like, all right, guys, the baby is no longer canceled. He can go. That is wild. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. Man, check this out, man. If this is your first time on He Rants, I want to let you know I'm just a random guy. I like to talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. That sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way you always be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure in those likes that if you let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Email me, description box below. But let's not waste any more time. We gotta talk about this, man. It's a one-story day. We are talking about Joe Busy, Joe Booty, Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden, man. You guys know Joe Budden, man. Creator of the Joe Budden podcast, man. Can you imagine you just have a podcast and you just name it after yourself, or you don't even have an alias? Your name is just Joe. Is his name really Joe Budden? Is it just straight up? Is it like Joseph Budden or Jerome Budden? But he just takes away the Rome and just puts it like Joe. Okay, that's beside the point. But you guys know him. You know, I think earlier this year he had the whole situation with his previous co-host and everything, where everything just got destroyed, their whole love bond and everything just got messed up. My dog over there drinking out of the bowl wanted to make a loud noise during the video. I'm not sure if it's picking up through the mic, but either way, let's continue. But you know, after that, now he's moved on and gotten new guys that he can find ways to finesse out of money and such, and I respect him for that, right? The finesse is always there, it's always at an all-time high. He's always able to get his bag. But the reason why I'm talking about him, right, because this is the main reason we're all here, right, is because he has allegedly just came out as a bisexual. Yes, you heard me, bisexual, meaning what? He likes men and women. Let's be honest right now, guys. Let's be honest. I'm just gonna say it straight out the rip. He's not bisexual. So I mean, let's be honest. Like, you guys had to have known this by now, right? This guy Joe Budden does a lot of stuff for clout, but I'll be honest with you. I don't even think that he did this for clout. I don't think he did this for clout. Why do you say that? I say that because he's bald. Bald guys don't do things for clout. Think about what I said for a second there. Bald guys don't do things for clout, man. Once you're bald, the clout creating things of you, I don't know if that sentence even made sense. If you want to create clout and you're bald, it doesn't work. If you could tell me a bald clout chaser, I owe you a soda. So the story goes like this. Basically, you know, Joe Budden had the podcast and everything, right? They were talking about various things. Then it came up that they were talking about the whole situation that happened with the baby. You guys know I reported on it a little while ago. The baby, he was at the Rolling Loud concert in Miami, I believe. And there at the concert, you know, alcohol been flowing through the veins and everything. You have to get yourself a little bit of liquid courage before you go on stage and give a great performance, right? And he decided to say stuff about, like, listen, if you guys have been you know what? Instead of me explaining it,
you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas,
lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air.
Let's be real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
yeah, that video, man. When I saw that video, I didn't really. I saw how they said it could be homophobic, but I was kind of like, you're discriminating against other people who got who aren't homosexuals. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel. At least you're discriminating against them because they also have it, and they're probably like, listen, I'm not a homosexual, and I still got it. Magic Johnson is over there looking like, let's be honest, Magic Johnson don't got it no more, son. When you have a lot of money, HIV for some reason decides to leave your body, son. Hey, this random as hell, but y'all peep that his name is Magic Johnson? Like, Magic Johnson. Really think about that for a second, son. Like, his name is Magic Johnson. He got HIV, son. Magic Johnson? What? I don't know why. You just have that money. You walk up to the HIV, be like, hey, yo, HIV, son. How much do I gotta give you to go away? HIV ain't gonna hold a tough bargain, son. HIV ain't going like that. You know what I'm saying? You go talk to HIV. I'm like, yeah, listen, I got $1 million. $1 million right here. Boom, you just turn your back. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell everybody. I'll tell herpes, gonorrhea. I'll tell all of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your child was sick or something like that. You know what I'm saying? HIV be like, nah, bro, like, I ain't doing it. Not for the milli. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. 5 million. You know, it's HIV's eyebrows start rising. I don't know, 5 million? 5 million? I'm not, nah, man, 5 million, that's not even gonna get my car washed. I'm like, all right, 30 million. 30 million, take it or leave it. I'm willing to keep the HIV, son. 30 million. I got enough money for the medicine and all that. So I'm willing to keep you in this. HIV be like, you gonna let herpes know? Like, I was like, yes, I'm gonna let herpes know. I won't hear anything from genital warts. Nah, son. Genital warts ain't gonna hear a damn thing, son. Your street cred is fine. Alright, wire the money to my account by Wednesday. If it's not there, the story might come out that I spread from you to a young lady. I'm sorry. If you stayed through that whole little skit about the HIV thing, God bless your soul. I don't know what's going on with me lately. These last few days, I just been rambling on about random stories and just making it. I don't know why. What pops up in my head, is it marijuana that causes this? It brings up creativity, but these are really stupid things that I'm going through like right now. I don't understand, but yeah, back to that. The whole Rolling Loud situation, right? People was upset, and then he got canceled, right? He got canceled by the LGBT community, who holds a very strong pull when it comes to entertainment, right? So they started, shows started dropping him left and right, until eventually I think he came out and apologized, or somewhat apologized, and then he was able to, start performing at shows again, right? Apparently there is a LGBT gatekeeper, right, at the top, right? They were talking about this on a podcast, and then pretty much saying, I forgot the name of the individual, but pretty much gave the go ahead, like, all right, guys, the baby is no longer canceled. He can go. That is wild. There is legit like a LGBT leader, son, that holds the power to all entertainment. You insult us too much, we cut the plug. That is crazy, son. Dave Chappelle must be at that point. That I feel like Dave Chappelle is Hercules going against Hades. Hades is the freaking LGBT leader. A lot of people going to get triggered. They're like, are you saying that she's the devil or something? Because I think it's a woman, or maybe a trans, or I don't know what she is. All right, because I haven't seen the picture. I just heard the name. But the moment I hear LGBT, she could be a lesbian, right? But you know how everything is so gender fluid now. Men are women, women are men. There are no men. There are no women. Everybody is everything. Unicorns can fly, and Mario Kart can also be played on Madden NFL 2008. Just the world is just all over the place. So I don't know what the hell's going on, man. The alphabet community has taken every single color. They've taken the rainbow as their own. Lucky Charms can't use rainbows because it's LGBT. They own the rights to the rainbow and everything now. I don't know what's going on. If somebody can explain that. So one of Joe Budden's hosts was actually making fun of the situation, like, wow, this is like really a person that holds the power, like they can just give the go ahead and stuff, like, okay, yeah, he's unbanned and everything. And that's when Joe Budden decided to come out and say, like,
form.
I'm bisexual.
Fuck okay, it's okay now. You got okayed. He got okayed.
How do I spread this news? How do I spread the word?
I think you got to call the CEO.
Yo,
Yeah,
listen.
You gotta make sure it's okay.
I like guys and girls. Spread the word. I'm down.
Remember, this was the
I've seen
first
enough.
time he returned to the.
I say it was posted on Twitter and everything, right? Completely taken out of context, right? Because if you heard the whole story, you would realize, if you watched the whole episode, you'd realize that it was almost like a joke, son. He was being facetious. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't legit. He wasn't being legit saying like he's really bisexual, but he's pretty much saying that to say, like, listen, these people have a lot of powers. I better, if you can't beat them, type join them, right? I'm a part of the LGBT community. You feel me? I'm a bisexual. I like men and women. So please don't cancel me. Basically is what he was doing. It was a joke, right? Because let's be honest. if this guy Joe Budden had really came out to being bisexual on his show, don't you think they would have stayed on that topic a little bit longer? You know what I'm saying? Those two other guys, don't you think they would have looked at him like, okay, all right. So how long have this, how long has this been a thing? You know what I'm saying? They would have pried him a little bit more, and he probably want to talk about it a little bit more, but they just brushed over the joint. He was just making a joke, son. I'm telling you, being facetious. Just making a joke. Like, listen, man, I'm one of you guys. Don't cancel me like how you guys cancel the baby, son. How you guys are trying to do Dave Chappelle and all that stuff. I'm in there with y'all. Me, you guys fighting the same battle. We're knuckling up against the straights. You feel me? And hey, listen, if it comes out later that he is actually bisexual, then I'm like, hey, listen, I guess I was wrong. I don't know, son. But I was like, I just didn't feel like, by him being bald, I feel like that played a role somehow, right? And I already explained about that earlier and stuff like that. So, but I mean, there's a lot of factors with him being bald, why this is the way it is, and why I believe that he's not homosexual. Yes, there are gay homosexuals. There are homosexual males who are bald, right? But there's different levels to the baldness. I was about to say Dave Chappelle. He has a strange type of bald that it's like you can still see the hair, right? You can still see Joe Budden's hair on his head, but he's bald at the same time. You can see the hair growing, but he's bald. Kind of like Pitbull. Like Pitbull, he's bald, but you can still see his hair, meaning that he's shaving his head bald. Maybe because his hairline is not efficient. He doesn't want the hairline to show. He just F it. I'm just gonna go full bald. Stephen A. Smith, if you're watching this video, you should probably also take some pointers. Probably do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Probably do the same thing. But yeah, man, people on Twitter, man, they have been known to pretty much just cut stuff, take things out of context, just to rile people up. You know what I'm saying? Just to get people hyped up. You feel me? Everything is clickbaity and stuff. It is what it is, right? It's hilarious. It's funny. But I'm pretty sure, even though I don't know this guy Joe Budden personally, I'm pretty sure he still likes vagine. Because vagine is amazing. Vagine is freaking amazing. It's all slippery, wet, muscly. You know what I'm saying? It's perfect lubricant for my mouth. Sometimes before I go out to work, I tell my girl, like, hey, open up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? It's getting cold out, Winter is around the corner and everything. Boom. Put some of that right there. Boom. Take it right before a meal. That's an appetizer. Clears the palate. Clears the palate out, ready for you to get good eats. You feel me? So there's a lot of greatness that comes with vagines. That's why women are walking around with gold in between their legs. But for some reason, a lot of women are giving up that vagine to a lot of men who do not deserve it, which is then tainting the fluids we call the viscous innards. But that's a whole other story. But that's all I got to speak on that, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way, you'll be one of the first to hear the voice. Same time, leave a like, because I'm so damn insecure. Those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, you got to buy the merch. Mofo. Men offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Email me, description box below. That's all I got to say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.